Hello, Algebra 2 students. This is a video for example 4 for section 5.2. We're going to add a bunch of radicals. We need to have the same, in order to add them, we need to have the same index and the same radicand, the number inside. Like this has 3, and this has 3. Both have 3 as an index, but 16 and 250 aren't the same, so you can't add them. Same thing with the square roots. We got the square root of 20 minus the square root of 5, but they're not the same radicand, the same number inside. However, turns out you can for some of these because we want to break it down. Remember, I keep saying I like to write things in terms of 2, 3, 5, possibly 7. So 20 is 2 times 2 times 5. And the square root of that, we're finding groups of 2, and there we go. We have a pair of 2's. So the square root of 20 can be written as 2 square roots of 5. The cube root of 16, 16 is 2 to the 4th power. So you can take out a group of 3. So this is minus 2 cube roots. But if you take 3 of them out of here, you still have 1 left behind. Okay? Now the toughest one, probably 250. 250 is a big number. I like to divide by 2, like to line them up, like this was 2, 2, and 5. I'm going to divide 250 by 2, and I get 125. Oh wow, 125, you can't divide by 2 anymore. But hopefully you recognize 125 as one of the, it's in the family of 5s. 125 is 5 to the 3rd power. So I have the cube root of 2 times 5 to the 3rd power, and the nice thing is that 5 has 3 as the exponent, so I can take out a group of 3. So this ends up being plus a group of 5, but there's still a 2 left behind. All right. And then this one doesn't, it's already in its prime factor minus square root of 5. Now that we've broken down the 250 and the 16 and the 20, now we can look to see if we have the same index and the same radicand, and we do. We have 2 square roots of 5 minus 1 square root of 5 gives me 1 square root of 5. And then I have negative 2 cube roots of 2 plus 5 cube roots of 2. Negative 2 plus 5 is 3, so this is plus 3 cube roots of 2. That's the final answer. This right here. Because you can't combine these. They don't have the same index nor the same radicand. So that's what this simplifies to. So instead of being 4 parts, they were 2 parts because these 2 combined and these 2 combined. All right, what's next? How can you rewrite that? So we're going to break these all down. Click pause, break them all down, see if any of them have the same index and radicand, and you can combine them. Then come back when you're ready. All right, 2000. 2000, well, there's different ways of thinking of it. I like thousands, especially if it's a cube root, because I know 1,000 is 10 times 10 times 10. Now, I'm kind of breaking my rule of going down to prime numbers, but because I know 10 times 10 times 10 is 1,000, I'm taking it because I need to have a cube root. It's 10 times 10 times 10 times 2. So another way to write this is a group of 10 came out because we had 3 of them, and we were left behind with the cube root of 2. This doesn't simplify at all, so we still have plus the square root of 2. And then it'd be great if the 128 somehow, excuse me, if the 128 somehow, cube root of 128 broke down into this. 128 is 2 to the 7th power, I think. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. Yeah, 2 to the 7th power. So that means you can take out 2 groups of 3. We can take out 2 groups, not 2 groups of 3. Yeah, 2 groups of 3. The 7 goes into the 3 2 times with 1 left over. So we do have the cube root of 2 and a cube root of 2. I have 10 of them minus 4 of them, right? 2 squared is 4. So I have 10 of them minus 4 of them gives me 6 of them. 6 of these things. They're kind of like terms, right? They have to have the same index and the same radicand. And then we still have this one. So plus square root of 2. And that's the simpler form. What I wrote in red is the simpler form of the original problem. All right, one more. Break that down. Click pause, break it down, come back when you're ready. 20 we've already had. 20 is 2 times 2 times 5. So there's 2 2's and a 5. 600, 10 times 10. We need pairs, so that's going to work out. It's 10 times 10, so it's 10 squared times 6. And the 125 is 5 times 5 times 5, so 5 to the 3rd power. I don't know why I wrote them vertically, but let's just go with it. So I need a square root of each one. Square root of 2 squared is going to be just 2. So 2 square roots of 5 minus the 10 squared comes out. So minus 10 square roots of 6. That didn't help. What do I mean by it didn't help? It didn't help because this is the square root of 6 and that's the square root of 5. I need them to be the same in order to add them or subtract them. All right, and the last one is 5 cubed. The square root of that we can take out, and it's a minus sign. We can take out a 5, and we're going to have a 5 left behind. And that works out because that matches up with the first thing. We have a square root of 5, 2 square roots of 5 minus 5 square roots of 5 gives me negative 3 square roots of 5. And then we also have the 10, so minus 10 square roots of 6. And there's the answer. All right. That's it for this video. Have a nice day.